What's up guys, it's Zach. In this video I'm gonna explain the features and the promises done by the upcoming 5G networks, which is gonna get official a couple of years later. It is basically an improvement over all the aspects of 4G that we have today existing, like it has been with the very first generation 1G, which was introduced I think in probably 1990s, and it used analog file system, and then 2G was introduced 10 years later, and it did use digital system for telecommunication networks, and then 3G, which was an improvement over the data networks, and then 4G, improvement over the data as well as the calling networks, but I don't know how much it did improve as it promised. But and then finally 5G, that is yet to release a couple of years later, promises a lot. So 4G, as it has been, like on paper, it shows that it can provide you with gigabit speeds, that is 1 GB per second or 2 GB per second approximately. But in reality, did we experience something like that? I don't think so. That is very rare, or even I don't know. But in reality, 4G is nowhere near its promises or what it does on paper. So it is probably hoped to improve the condition of 4G by introducing the LTE Advanced or LTE Pro very soon, so that you could get the promises to provide you with gigabit speeds on your mobile devices. I don't know how far that's going to be possible, but let's see what it does. So what 5G actually is and what it promises, nothing is yet released officially as 5G. Lots of experiments are going on. Lots of companies are experimenting on this new network communication technology, which is yet to release a couple of years later. So nothing is yet official about 5G. So it's just a few promises and experiments that we are hoping that we could receive. But there are quite a few things for sure that would be used in the technology of 5G, and a few promises which could be true as well. So what 5G promises is that new technology is going to be used in this new 5th generation of telecommunication networks, that is millimeter wave technology, which is millimeter wave technology, which is like the 4G networks had speeds of frequencies from 700 megahertz to 2000 megahertz, which were approximately 2.1 gigahertz. So the millimeter wave technology provides frequencies with approximately 30 gigahertz and above that. So that's quite a lot difference between the frequencies of 4G and 5G. That is 2.1 gigahertz and it is above 30 gigahertz. So that is quite a lot. And more the frequency, more is the capacity of data transferring networks. So that is for sure one thing that could help 5G in providing us with gigabit speeds in reality. Therefore 5G promises us with huge gigabit speeds, like approximately 10 gigabits per second, or even more than that, which is a lot more than the 4G, which even has not been able to provide gigabit speeds to us. So that's a huge advantage for 5G, but with advantages comes disadvantages. So millimeter wave technology is very beneficial or crucial for carrying a large amount of data in a fraction of a second, but with smaller wavelengths it's quite hard or difficult to transmit waves through long distances. So there may be problems between that. So let's see how they work on this issue and how they develop the 5G network. So these were quite a few promises that 5G makes, and hopefully that does by 2020, because nothing is going to be official before anywhere near 2020. So let's hope for that. So that's been it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and let me know about what you think about 5G, what do you expect from 5G, the 5th generation of telecommunication networks, and how was the experience with 4G, what were the problems and troubles that you had using that, and did you get from 4G what the 4G promised? In the comment section below the like button, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay tuned for my upcoming videos. I'll catch you in the next one.